going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So I had a couple people ask me recently, being like, hey, what are you selling during this bull market? What are you selling right now? Are you selling your sealed product? Well, actually, I'm not selling my sealed product at all. I'm kind of going a different route right now. I'm trying to sell some singles right now. Singles are I'm kind of having fun selling singles. I have a lot of singles. Look, I can literally have you a stack right now that I can show you all a stack. Look, all these right here, these are a lot of like just random cards, basic cards and stuff like that I'm just selling on eBay and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of I kind of showed all the bad ones, but you know what I mean? Like EXs, everything like that. Like, I have a lot of cards that I just want to list up on eBay and just kind of just starting to sell them and stuff like that. It takes a long time. It's a long process to do this, but I'm trying to do this slowly but surely because I feel like this is the best way to kind of go about right now. Singles are extremely high prices, as you see on my eBay. This is my eBay right here, if you knew. Yeah, but look, these are the singles that I have right now. These ain't nothing, like I said, crazy cards or anything like that, but I'm not trying to sell crazy cards right now. You mean like that? I'm just trying to sell some cards that I just want to get rid of, and I have some of these up for bids and everything like that. I just want to get rid of a lot of singles that I have right now. Singles I have a lot of. Like, literally, the stack that I just showed you was nothing compared to what I have. I have like 4 or 5 stacks of these that I want to kind of start slowly getting off and start selling, just to kind of, I guess, consolidate. But the one thing too that I would say is a lot of this stuff is like basic EXs, some V cards, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's like basic stuff. Like I can show you some of the stuff. Like, look, like Aggron, V, these V's, everything like that. You know what I mean? It's nothing like crazy. I got a Glaceon here though. Pretty cool. But this is the kind of stuff that I'm starting to get rid of right now. I don't really care for singles too much, but I want to start to get into the singles game a little more. I want to kind of start playing around with singles. Why do I want to start doing singles? Because singles is fun to play with. You know what I mean? Like that. I feel like singles has a big opportunity too. In singles, I've seen a lot of people do really, really well with singles too, and kind of flipping and kind of going this, that, and the other. And singles is more of a quick game and stuff like that. And that, if I'm gonna be in this hobby for a very long time, I want to start learning to do singles. I've done sealed investing. Sealed investing is easy. It sucks right now because it's expensive, but single investing, or single kind of buying and selling, I guess, whatever you want to call it, is kind of the way to go. So what my goal is to do is to sell all this stuff that I have right now, all these singles and everything like that, then start buying, using the money that I'm selling these singles with, kind of consolidating it, and then start going into more singles and more singles and more singles. What I want to get to with a number is I want to get to $500, really kind of start that out with these. I feel like most of these singles that I have, these aren't, like I said, these aren't everything that I have. I have more singles I want to do. So probably I say about $400 to $500. I would want to consolidate all of that into singles, start or at least over time or something like that, have that set amount, and then start making plays with singles and stuff like that, like short-term plays with it. This is more of a, I guess, gambling, I guess, way you want to put it at this, but I feel like it's more of a way to kind of go about it. Like, look for deals and stuff like that. Go to like card shows, look for deals. Go to Card Party, go to Collect-A-Con, look for single deals. Being like, ooh, if I go to card shops, whatever like that. I've seen a lot of people do really, really well with singles, and I feel like the singles game is kind of a easier way for people to get into the hobby right now and kind of make money if you want to make money in this hobby right now. And singles is just, I guess, funner, I guess, really, in my way, because you can buy, like you can go buy a collection from somebody. That's the thing that I like about singles, is you can buy a big collection from somebody. Let's say you spend $200-300 on somebody's collection. Some people give you some cards on a discount on that, like maybe 80% or something like that, if you buy it from one-on-one with somebody or something like that. There's always different kind of deals you can do with single cards, and I know a lot of people have been really successful with single cards. So I want to start dabbling in this a little bit. Like I said, I've been dabbling in this a little bit here, but I want to start to get more of what I found really a lot of success in is doing like bids like this, like starting at a penny and just doing a day, a 7-day thing, and just letting it run, see what it does. But I want to start to get more. I like that for some cards. Like, look at these 2 cards, the cards that I don't really like. I'm okay with these selling for a penny, you know what I mean, like that, because I don't make nothing off these cards anyways. So that's what I really do. Actually, when I sell these cards, I've had this happen a couple times. Literally, like, I think yesterday that happened. I've had 2 cards that sold for a penny, and I literally like lost 13 cents because I charge $1 in shipping because for that, and I lose 13 cents, which I'm okay with, because you know why? Because feedback is a big thing. As you see right now, my store is not crazy. I've been doing consistently. I'd say this, I've been doing this store for about a year now, not consistently. Like, I'm starting to try to get more consistently into it, but like I said, it's a really timely task. I just wanted to make this quick little video and kind of give y'all, to show y'all what I have been doing in this market to trying to sell stuff. I've been just doing singles. Sealed, I don't want to really seal anything yet. I'm going to be keeping most of that sealed, but the singles, I'm going to start dabbling into and start buying and selling singles just to have fun with it. Like I said, it's just something that I feel like is more active, really, and it's better to do than sealed. And the one thing about sealed and singles, you can buy these for cheap. Like, for example, you see some of these cards are selling for like very low price, but at the same time these have not been selling either. So you're gonna be like that. You have to find cards that people really like. I feel like the best kind of cards to go after right now is illustrations, because illustrations are extremely hot. So that's just my opinion. I feel like it's a fun kind of task to go into too. Like I said, it's fun. I feel like it's quicker and I wouldn't say easier, but it's a quicker method to make money in the Pokemon hobby right now. I know a lot of people, money and Pokemon hobby don't really go too well together, but you know what I mean, like that. Like, it's the thing that I would have to say here. Okay, I'm buying this and doing and selling these to be able to buy more for investments. Let's say you're an average collector, you open packs, this, that, and the other. You could sell the cards that you don't want or you have duplicates of, then you can start buying more product to open more product. You see what I'm saying? You have to find a very sustainable way in this hobby to kind of sustain it, because this hobby is extremely expensive. We know, everybody knows this hobby is extremely expensive. Like, boxes don't make no sense right now. I literally made a video yesterday. Every single booster box is above $150 right now. Wild, you know what I mean? So you have to find a way to sustain yourself in this hobby. I feel like figuring something like this out, you mean like that, if you're gonna be in this hobby and actually enjoy it and like open packs, I feel like you should start to do this side of it too. So I'm starting to try to get more into the active roles, you mean like that. I guess you can call it active investing. I enjoy it. Like I said, I've been doing this shop like crazy. Got to 150 sales. I like to get, or 155 sales. I like to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. Hopefully I can do it, but I feel like it's just a funner, I guess, a funner task to kind of take, enjoy. Like I said, you can do this if you want. If you don't want to do it, I'm doing through eBay. Once I get my own like website and stuff like that, I could probably start doing it through there. But I like eBay. It's very easy and kind of, I like the way they do it. It's very, I guess, hands-off kind of thing. That's the best thing about it. So let me know what y'all think about this. Have y'all been trying to do, what have y'all been doing in this bull market to make more money? I feel like I said, singles is, I feel like, the best way to go right now because of how fast singles are moving and stuff like that. At the same time, it's kind of, I already have a lot of singles to go through, so that's a good thing about it. Like I said, I have a lot of singles to go, so it's just a timely task. But at the same time, you know what I mean, like that, start somewhere, and eventually I'll kind of start snowballing it and snowballing it, snowballing it. Because like the one thing that I like about singles is, okay, the one thing that you can't do with sealed and singles, okay, singles, you could start out with $500. In a year, you can make that go up to like $5,000. You see what I'm saying? That it's possible. I know it's hard, but it's possible because you can start going grading plays and all kind of different things, going places and finding deals. There's a lot of different things you can do with singles to kind of just quick flip it, I guess, really. You know what I mean? I just, like I said, that's just my opinion on it. Singles, I feel like, is there's a big upside here. Look for people that want to sell their singles for decent prices, kind of buy certain percentages and stuff like that, and start selling them for markup for a little bit on eBay. There's kind of different things you can do, but just wanted to show y'all that. I've had a lot of people ask me, what am I doing in this bull market? This is what I'm starting to do. I've just started this maybe like with the last 2 weeks, kind of really started selling more. Most of these listings are from like a month ago, honestly. Like some of these are for like a month ago. You can see whenever I listed these, like these are from like Terrestrial Festival, Surging Sparks. Whenever I listed these, like typically whenever like I open product like a newer set, that's when I can start to sell them, because I feel like that's the best time to sell them because it's a hot set or hot cards whenever in the market, and people want to get their binders and everything like that filled out and all kind of different things for their decks and stuff like that. So that's just my opinion and what I'm doing right now, just to have a little bit of fun. Really, it's what it is. This is kind of like the way I look at doing singles right now is, once I get that money to that $500 mark, it's just kind of like gambling to me a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Not really, I wouldn't say gambling, I would say calculated risk gambling. You know what I mean, like that. Not just throwing it all on black and being like, oh, let's see, and it hits red. You mean like that, and you get messed up. But it's more of like taking risks. But at the end of the day, the way that I look at it is kind of like gambling. Why would I say that? Because when you go gambling, you should use a certain amount of money that you are prepared to lose. That's why I say I feel comfortable doing $500, which I don't have $500 right now, but once I sell all these singles, then I'll have a good amount of money, or around $500. Then I can start playing with that, and then once I get to 1,000, I'll start being okay with that. You mean like that? Like, there's a lot of different things I could do. I could look back at this, and maybe next year I might be out of this and be like, no, I epically failed at this. It's just a task that I kind of want to start taking on myself to be actively in this hobby, I guess. So we'll have to really see how this goes. I might epically fail at this. If y'all would like some updates on this, let me know. If y'all want to give some updates on like how to get feedback and stuff like that, 100% feedback on eBay, let me know. I can make a video about that. Let me know what y'all thoughts on this. We'd love to hear your opinions. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you on the next one. Peace.